Can y'all hear him? Can you hear him? Every time I get ready to record, my neighbor's dog starts yapping. And it's not a big dog. It's one of those tiny little annoying ass, like, yip, yip, yip dogs. And little homie just goes off. I can be sitting here all day, chilling, no noise. I turn this camera on and he just want to be featured, I guess. I don't know. But he quiet now. He got stage fright all of a sudden that I'm like calling him out on it. So thank you, though. I appreciate the silence, Playboy. I appreciate the silence. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, DaygoSole. As you can tell, I am still sickish. I got over being sick this week, and then out of nowhere, the shit just came back. So now I'm sitting here, and I'm like feeling it. Like my throat is getting sore. I don't know, man. Everyone in my work has like an ear infection. I'm hoping it's not that. I'm hoping it's just that, you know, I got a little bit of throat, like a little bit of phlegm, but we'll see. Yo, I don't know if y'all collect pops too. I collect pretty much anything that's collectible because I'm a big ass kid. I did get my package from Loot Crate finally. Shout out to Loot Crate. I had ordered this about 3 weeks ago and I was like, yo, I've got no form of tracking, no nothing. Posted in my local group like, yo, anybody get their Funko, you know, their pop that they ordered? And they were like, no, but I just got tracking, give it like a day or two, and lo and behold, later that day I ended up getting tracking. So Loot Crate Goku, man, this is dope, man. I know this is a shoe channel and like a streetwear culture channel, but I collect pops. I've been looking for this guy for a little bit, and Loot Crate ended up posting them up for 15 bucks, and I was like, yo, no, I'm getting this joint. Back to the shoes though, back to the shoes. Alright guys, so you guys already know that I'm huge into Air Force Ones. The Air Force One is my favorite shoe of all time, with the Air Force One Mid being my favorite silhouette. So it was only right that I copped these joints. This shoe popped up on my Twitter feed maybe like 3 weeks back, and as soon as I saw it, I reposted it and I put need. That's all I put was need, and it was just, that's all I had to say. So these shoes I really, really wanted, and the other morning I was just chilling, and I don't know where I was, either on Facebook or somewhere, and the link popped up, and I was like, there's no way these things just dropped. Sure enough, they did. I went on there without hesitation, grabbed my size, and out of here. 2-day shipping, man. I always, when I buy from Nike, I do 2-day shipping because one, I'm impatient because they ship ground normally, and although it is free, I'd rather pay the extra 15 bucks rather than wait like a week for some shoes. So without further ado, let's get into these joints. Alright, so they come in the standard Air Force One box. Nothing different at all. That same gray box. Boom, boom. Oh my god. Ooh. Boom, bam, man. Here they are. The olive Air Force One Mid. Legion green, my bad. I knew it wasn't olive, and I know Trace Cargo was the Ultra Boost. This is Legion blue. This is Legion green right here. I don't know what the hell Legion green is, but it's it right here. It is Legion green right here, guys. So it's just the same, you know, Air Force One Mid as usual, just with a different color. Now I like the top up here. I think this is like I want to say it's a Durabuck. It's definitely not a suede, because when you have suede, you can, you know, see it move. You know, when you go this way, it's lighter, this way darker. You know the thing. But these ones, it's a weird material. I'm gonna let you guys just take a close look at this material right here. If you know, let me know. I know a lot of times I don't always know exactly what it is because, you know, I'm sorry. And everyone in the comments like, no, that's not suede, that's not nubuck, it's this or that. My homies text me, yo, you got it wrong. I'm like, yo, if you know what it is, let your boy know. It's a really dope material, man. It reminds me of like tennis ball, but just a lot thicker. It's not as fuzzy as a tennis ball, but that's what it reminds me of as far as the grain on the shoe. Let me get you at a close look. So this shoe is obviously very simple. There's not really much to the shoe. You just have that Legion green all over. The outsole is just a little bit darker than the top, but it's just that solid green, man. And then you have the Nike Air on the back right there in white. This shoe is dope though, man. Nonetheless, this is a very, very dope shoe. I love it. I love it because, you know, as I've said before, olive is one of my favorite colors. This color green is fall colorway. I wear fall colors all year long. I don't give a damn. A lot of people are like, oh man, it's seasonal. I gotta wear this in spring and this in fall. I'm like, yo, if it looks dope, I'm gonna wear it. Like, I paid money to get this. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I can't wear that to the fall, bro. Sitting in the closet. So, nah, man. When I feel like throwing it on, they gonna be on. But these right here, man, it is so dope, man. Now the material up top is very, very nice. This is a great material up here. The quality on this shoe, in my opinion, is A1. It is really good. And I was pretty skeptical because when I got the Flax Mids that dropped 2016, the newer ones, If you guys remember, the Flax mids dropped again in 2015, and those were great. Then they re-dropped them last fall, and they were trash, man. I mean, that was my favorite Air Force One to rock. I got them, and I sold them within, like, you know, a week. You know what I mean? It wasn't because I was trying to flip them to get money. They were just that bad. To where the quality on these ones was, you know what I mean? Let me show you what I mean. Give me one second.
A few moments later.
So here are the 2015 Flax, and if you guys can see, it looks like it's one solid color, you know what I mean? You don't see really much of a color difference between the outsole and the upper. You see a little bit because this is that gum, but if you look at it, it looks kind of like it could be one, you know, one solid color, you know what I mean? On the new ones, the upper was a little lighter, and the outsole wasn't really gum. It was more of like an orange. It looked very, very orange, and I was not feeling that at all. I was like, what is going on, Nike? Like, I understand, you know, between releases, especially when Nike releases a shoe the following year, you know what I mean? It's a shoe like this that was very hyped up. They want to switch it up, and I get that. But I feel like when you go to that far of an extreme, you go from, you know, trying to differentiate to totally changing the shoe. And in my opinion, that's what they did. They made the outsole on this one, like I said, more of like an orange, and it was like definitely. I showed my girl, and she was like, "Ugh, why is the bottom orange?" And I was like, "Yo, I don't know, Nike tripping again." But yeah, so these ones right here had me worried because I thought that these the Legion green joints were going to be kind of different in person, but they're not, man. Definitely a little bit lighter than I expected. I thought this was going to be a darker green, kind of like matching the outsole, but I am 100% happy with these, man. If y'all know me and know my love for Air Force Ones, how much I adore Air Force Ones, yo. This right here, this makes me happy. This is dope. It's a beautiful shoe, man. Like, I love them. I love the colorway. I love the silhouette. I love when they go a monotone color, and I was getting sick of seeing like the reds and the blues all the time. I was like, yo, they need to switch it up. And although it would have been cool to get these, you know, like later last year, like I said, I'm not a seasonal guy, so I'll wear them whenever. But I think this would have really, really banged in the fall because it kind of just dropped. They hit us with these randomly, you know what I mean? But yeah, either way, I am very happy. Very, very happy. I like the simplicity in this shoe, you know what I mean? People can say this is lazy, but this is not your typical Air Force One, you know what I mean? They typically don't do this on the mid, you know, and when they do give us a popping color on the mid, it just feels great, you know what I mean? Air Force One lows get a lot of love. I feel like the mid gets love, but it doesn't always get that special treatment. These right here, 10 out of 10 in my book. I know somebody gonna disagree, and that's cool, and I might be playing favoritism because I love Air Force One mids, but I'm gonna say this is 10 out of 10. I got it in the mail. I had no complaints. Like I said, the one thing I did say was I thought it was gonna be a little bit darker, but even though it is lighter, I'm not complaining. It does not bother me. I'm still very happy with this pickup. Glad I was able to cop mine, and they will be rocked pretty shortly, man. That's just it. But yeah, man, that is it, man. I just want to give you guys a really quick look at these Air Force One mids I got today. I am still giving you guys that pickup video that I talked about in my USPS video, but I figured this one right here I can edit a lot faster because I want to get you guys some like on feet and some like sizing for like the clothing, you know, that I got. So I wanted to give you guys more of that. So this Air Force One video you're gonna see a lot sooner than that one. You'll probably see the pickup video either early to mid next week because I want to make sure, you know, I can get my days off and I can actually film and give you guys some, you know, better B-roll and better footage. As always, guys, it's your boy DaygoSole. Much love to all you guys. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button down there, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the kid. I got some more stuff coming for you guys this year. This year is going to be a lot more hands-on, a lot more videos than last year. And if y'all know, I got this new camera, so I'm definitely gonna be out vlogging this year, you know what I mean? Ain't gotta carry this heavy ass 70D and be like, yo, this is where I'm at. But with all that out of the way, it's your boy DaygoSole. I am out to the next one. Peace.